All right. Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, and the games are on fire. Tonight we're back into Icarus. We're gonna need to find some more exotics. We're just desperate for exotics now. So it should be a fun night. Still need to run back and pick up some of the exotics that we left behind. So we got a bit to do. One of the things that I do want to show off, I was trying to search through here to find the blueprints. It looks like it's just one blueprint that I'm seeing. Just checking through here for the new stuff that they added in this week. And yeah, it looks like it's tier 3 at the advanced masonry bench. And that is the small brick sign. So now we can have some nicer looking signs. That's a big thing that they changed for us. So I'm excited about that. Hey Autumn, how are you tonight? Working on your skills. I got you. Double checking. I didn't see any other place where there's signs, but it's supposed to give us a variety. So it might be that we just make a small brick sign, and then we'll try it out and see what we have as options. Doing alright, doing alright. Alright, well then in that case, is it just me or the game seemed awfully quiet? Let's check our volumes here. Oh yeah, I got our master volume all the way down to 20 now. Let's get ourselves just a little bit more sound that we all can actually hear the game. And right now we got McSire on with us. So let me go unmute myself in Discord, and we'll get things going.
I do have to grab them. I gotta fold it. That'll be another time.
Apparently he's going to grab and fold something.
Oh, hello there, Dragon.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right now. I was just saying I'm gonna have to AFK for a few bit to grab my laundry.
Oh. You're just going to grab it? You're not going to do anything else with it?
Nah, I'll grab it, throw it on my bed. Oh, wait, you think I'm gonna fold it? No.
Let's check here.
I did get sulfur. I don't know if you read the Discord, but I did get a silver drill out. Not silver. Sulfur. And I just went in and basically empty out the sulfur and the copper drill. But
okay.
We're still on empty.
So, in order to make those signs, we are going to have to actually request some resources.
Oh, with the new update.
Oh no, and I have to have red exotics to unlock it too. Shoot. I need clay. And we don't have clay on Olympus. You got any red exotics left over, Mixar?
I have to check.
It's not many. It's going to be a total of 25 red exotics to get one load of clay, which should be more than enough for experimenting with the sign.
Okay. I'll see what I have. Get back here.
Because I am all out of reds. I sold them all the other night.
Oh, really? Wow. Why would you do that?
I need a Ren so that I can get Black Betty too.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, and did you find the horse site? Well, I think I actually tamed 2 horses before I left.
Yeah, I brought I brought that horse back here.
Oh,
I didn't grab all the exotics that were down at the base, so I got to ride back out there to get the rest of those exotics launched. But a key that Doomy pointed out is that with the concrete building, as opposed to our other buildings like the stone building, concrete floor will not count as roof.
Huh.
So you actually need to put roof on it rather than just the concrete floor. The dog was over here snoring. He is. The dog's snoring.
I believe you.
Okay. So we, of course, anytime we kick off on Monday nights, I always like to kind of talk a little bit about what we did in Cub Scouts this evening. And so I had a bit of a fun time, and the pack enjoyed it because my idea was something that I needed the entire pack for. And it was teaching about, because one of the things is the scout is honest, or truthful. So we're discussing, gossip, how, the he said, she said, they said thing can get you in trouble. And a lot of times what you wind up saying isn't true at all. And so what we wound up doing, I had them all line up. They wanted to do the game outside, so we went outside, stood everybody up against the wall, and we played a game of telephone. And I had all kinds of fun sentences for them, and not a single sentence ever made it. Not a single one made it to the end. And I mean, some of them wound up really so off the mark. The end result of one of them was I ate a marshmallow out of the marshmallow jar. Okay, so that's the sentence that was the end. Would you like to know what the sentence was that started it? I made s'mores so big they needed their own tent. And it turned into eating marshmallows out of a marshmallow jar.
Oh, speaking of s'mores, have you ever tried taking a s'more and using a vacuum type thing? Science.
You're
You can actually make it bigger?
You're talking to the wrong person.
No, I mean, show it for the kids.
Well, no, like I said, you talked to the wrong person. I haven't been camping in years. Last time I went camping, I was like 10 or 12.
I'm thinking simple. It's like a jar and like a pipe or like a air pump or something, and you can actually, suck the air out of it, and it will make the mushroom go smaller. So if you pump air into it, it will fill it so it becomes huge.
Right. Basically, it's just a balloon.
Right. That's what it is. It's fluff. Oh yeah. Also, too, you probably already realized you do have a crap ton of the synthetic enzymes now.
Oh, awesome.
Actually, it looks like someone took some. Okay, never mind.
I haven't touched them.
You have at least 239 synthetic enzymes.
Well, that's what I've been using the water wheels for. Was going to be the spoiled plant collection for making the enzymes, because the best recipe for the enzymes is that spoiled meat and spoiled plants to make,
Well, try not to use the meat, because I can use that for other stuff.
I have to use spoiled meat to make the enzymes. It's the only recipe that gets you the best bang for the buck is spoiled meat and spoiled plants together.
Right, which is the spoiled plants we have a ton of.
Right, and you just said try not to use spoiled meat, but you have to. It's a mix of spoiled plants and spoiled meat. That's the recipe.
I'm just saying, with a spoiled meat, we can turn that into the poison
and spoiled meat's easy enough to get. We just take meat, throw it in the wood composter downstairs. It'll spoil in a hurry.
Oh yeah. Well, we have to get the meat though.
That's not hard to do.
True. For me, it is. It's just because I haven't gone hunting for a while.
Hey, I can take a couple quick shots from the porch.
Yeah, you just kill them. Just kind of let them stay there.
Hey, Sam, how you doing tonight? So, and I see Doomy made us a bunch of cakes.
Is she coming or?
I don't know if she'll be on tonight or not. But I do need to do this for the visitor center because I promised that I would fix this because we had 2 new people hop on the server last night.
Oh, okay.
And they're new to the game, so I let them hop on and take advantage of the visitor center and whatnot to kind of get their teeth wet on the game. And then just to wet their whistle, we went down the cave and hit the thumper.
I'll give him trouble. Ooh, what's... Oh, that's you. Okay. I was saying, why is there damage? You got me scared there for a minute.
All right, buddy. Sounds good. Gotta have fresh cake on the visitors table.
So I guess you have to break the plates before you can make new ones?
Yep. Because the cake already comes with a plate, but it leaves the plate behind, and you can't pick it up, you can't do anything with it. So the only thing you do is just smash it with, I use a sickle, because I can be a little more effective with it. Hey, Steve-O. Oh, yeah, man. Steve-O is actually one of the ones that joined in last night. Did you want to join in and play with us tonight? Okay. Okay, cool. Well, there's fresh cake on the table for y'all. And, alright, so, McSire, we need to talk about the visitor center. Because I know it was you that did this. Dirt does not belong in the tools box.
Oh, okay.
Nor does it belong in the used broken tools box.
Oh, wait, I thought I put it in.
And the tools that are supposed to be in here is supposed to be the platinum gear. It's supposed to be rows of platinum gear, rows of platinum hammer, you know, 1 row of platinum hammers, 1 row of platinum pickaxes, 1 row of platinum axes, row of platinum sickles.
Yeah, I only put the cave worm because, and I put the arrows, at least the arrows I made, which is just the aluminum arrow and the...
Well, I mean, it was nice. There's a hunting rifle in there, so I gave that to Autumn.
Oh, yeah, yep, that was in there, too.
But I'm trying not to put firearms or stuff like that in there. I also try not to put the bows and arrows and stuff in there. It's just supposed to be tools, not weapons.
You don't want to arm them?
No, because that takes away some of the fun of the game. See?
That's right.
It's only supposed to be tools so they can get some resources easily so they can build their base. And then I gave them an area to build, and I told them to go build down in between D3 and D4, which is a great spot to build in because there's some good caves over there and whatnot, and that area is untouched by anybody. So that'll be a nice place for them to set up base at. Hey, Tundra, how you doing?
Okay, D3, D4. Okay, around that area.
Yep.
Okay.
So leave that area alone so they can have their own experience with getting their stuff set up.
All right. Well, like I said, near the deep copper, there is a sulfur mining thing going on because we need sulfur. Just burning through that stuff way too fast.
I'm guessing the sulfur is being used to turn into epoxy then?
Probably epoxy and all the other stuff.
Must not be epoxy because this epoxy box last night I know had a lot more epoxy in it, and now it only has 12.
I I haven't touched it. I haven't been on. Someone's been crafting. I've been trying to fill things up. Trying. Failing at it.
There's a bunch of epoxy over here in the material processor. And put that over here.
That's probably me trying to.
I'm doing all right.
Which. Actually,
Oh, that reminds me. I need to swap the bullets that I have equipped. Nope, not those. These. Oh, did you check to see if you got any red exotics?
Oh, crap. Nope, not yet. Hold on.
Hey, Frostbite.
Frostbite. Oh. And while I have that train of thought that checking the red exotics, how much do we need?
I just need one order of clay.
Okay.
Grab 2 boxes just to be safe.
Oh, what is this? There is already an exotic transport pod in the world. Would you like to return it?
That's okay.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Wow, you bought that stuff quick.
I didn't buy it yet.
You should have clicked request equipment. So you just clicked request.
Yeah, I must have. Wait, because I need to research all this crap. Clay. That's wood.
Clay's on the far right hand side.
Yep. Alright. I can... Okay.
Let's put that away for now.
Click to craft it. 1. You said 2, right?
Yeah, but that should be more than enough for what we're doing. What we're doing is experimenting with the new stuff that they unlocked this week, which is the brick signs. But I need clay to make the brick signs, apparently. Up that one goes, and down this one comes.
Oh, there we go. Much more convenient.
Where'd I put the gate at? Because we can't get clay on this map. There is no clay on this map.
It's sad, but...
Oh, clay... Well, clay is a Prometheus only. Alright, now... Because I wasn't sure how much clay was needed per brick. So now, let's find the sign. Alright, need 10 clay bricks. Alright, so we'll just make, it just needs clay bricks. Alright, where's our clay bricks at? Where do you make clay bricks at?
Clay bricks? You're gonna have to use the furnace, I think.
Oh, that's right.
And you need water. So either you get a canteen of water and keep on switching it out, or
I'll just hook it up to water. I mean, yeah, we got plenty of water. Alright, we got a water hose running through there. Alright, there we go. Oh geez, you get 5 clay bricks per piece of clay. That is going to be a lot of clay bricks.
It is, but it isn't. That's the one thing you're going to notice with the newer building stuff, like the Scoria, is it's a lot.
I'm not going to be building.
How much?
I'm not going to be building in that stuff.
Oh, if you were, you need a lot.
Alright, that's got us plenty of clay bricks. But that's okay. The extra clay bricks means that if we do like this kind of sign, and it looks good, depending on what all we get out of this. Alright, so. A pretty tiny looking sign. Alright, so we got optionals. Let's pick this sign up. Oh no! That made...
Sorry.
Can you pick that thing up off the ground? Apparently that was somehow attached to the sign.
Oh, you want me to put that up top?
Give me a second. Let me finish placing this. See how this looks. That doesn't look horrible. Okay, let's make another one. Actually, let's just go ahead and make 3 more. That way we can see all 3 of the other types of looks. Right? Can you move, me see who?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Coming.
Grablo Adventures. Dude, thank you so much for the super chat. That is epic.
Oh, Bird's being stupid. Where are you?
Okay, there's that.
Where did they go? Oh my god, will you stop running everywhere? Okay, back downstairs.
Oh, That is one tiny, tiny, tiny little sign.
Oh, why is there a gaping hole in this base?
Where?
Downstairs in the farm.
Oh, you mean the hole over there? That's been there for a while.
Oh, in the farm? Okay.
Yeah, that piece of I
No,
won't.
no, not farm. I mean the animal farm.
Where? I don't see a gaping hole.
Right where I'm at right now, where I'm standing.
Thank you, buddy.
Where all the animals are gathering towards me. Good grief. Okay, get away from me. Over here.
No, I'm not seeing. Apparently, there's some outdoor beds out here.
Right there.
You said right there. Everything's green.
No, the big building, right where all the pipes are. Over here.
Oh, yeah, looks like it lost a frame.
I don't know what happened.
Nah, I've seen that happen from time to time. It's weird. Because if you look from here, come over here to this side, and look up at the greenhouse, you'll see that I've got you'll see I've got a missing piece of frame up there, too.
Yep, I don't know. I was like, oh, should I fix that? Or maybe D.D.G had a,
No, I've been watching it just to see what happens, and nothing else has happened. I mean, it's been like that for weeks.
Oh, that, yeah. If this is the same bug, I think it is, stuff will randomly, oh, you just disappeared. Oh, no, you're right there.
So,
you just disappear, and it is very disruptive.
Oh, that reminds me.
Because, I mean, it's like your base, the main base. Piece of flooring disappeared, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, Black Betty's got skills now. All right, let's grab our skills.
Does she need like an Arctic saddle?
Sure. It doesn't really matter. As long as I usually run with a racing saddle. Extra speed.
Oh wait. Yeah, we got Arctic, got desert, and basic. And I'm just a load of crap right now.
Okay, how do we get over to these?
Okay.
So there's a thing that I know I want you to have.
Okay,
that one. Alright, need one more point, but alright, those points have been spent.
Alright, horsey, here you go. Yep. Now she has a nice little saddle for her.
Yep. Hey, Chronic, how you doing? Oh.
So I guess we're heading back to the starting area for exotics.
Hey, check this out. This side is actually useful.
Junior? Oh. Tiny. You could have made it a museum, yeah.
That doesn't pop real good. There we go. That's better. Oh! Okay, so this one doesn't quite work. The words actually fall off the sides of the sign. Well, since I've got the other sign up above the door.
Visitor center. Oh. Free cake inside. I was like, visitor center. Yay.
Thing is, it didn't actually say visitor center. If you came off to the left-hand side of it, you would see the letter V had fallen off the left-hand side of the sign and was just kind of hanging out there in space. And the other letter on the right-hand side of the sign had fallen off of it and was just hanging out in space. You could see the letters, but they weren't on the sign. They were outside of the sign. All right.
That's a coding issue.
So, new signs are kind of nice. I like them. It works. I didn't get those placed quite right, but okay. Close enough for government work.
Oh, yeah, I need to hit the salt on that crap.
Oh my goodness. We have got to cook up some food to put down here in the freezer. Visitor center freezer is empty.
You're the chef.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what food I'm gonna cook, so I gotta figure out what ingredients do we have. We should have most of them. Where did all the young coconuts come from?
Coconut tree.
Somebody must have harvested the coconut tree awfully early. Alright, well, take all these. Throw them in here. And see, it turns them into ripe coconuts. And then the ripe coconuts will turn into mature coconuts. But you kind of have to keep an eye on it, otherwise then they'll turn into rot. Oh, there we go. We got salmon voice up there.
Adulthood.
Somebody put in a bunch of young coconuts in the freezer. I can't do anything with young coconuts. Hey, Lewis. Okay. Got plenty of cakes. And Doomy says she filled the food. So let's take a look over here. Oh yeah, alright, food's filled over here. Well, she made all kinds of stuff. Alright, well then, let's grab any of the stuff that we have duplicates of. Except for the really good stuff.
Like jerky. Mmm.
Okay, I'm down here at the exotic excavation site.
Okay, awesome. Because I hadn't finished launching everything off.
Because I got a chest with 43 exotic plus the solar panel and the 2 electric extractors.
Okay. If you want to make yourself a, well, I guess you probably don't have the stuff in your pocket for it. Never mind. I was going to suggest making the little sign thing that'll summon down the pod.
That shouldn't be a hard thing to do. I'll get on that.
So what we learned, and I wasn't aware of this, and I guess the rest of us weren't aware of it. Apparently, we had a storm hit, and the concrete flooring that we put as the roof doesn't count as roofing, and so it destroyed all the stuff in there. And luckily, Doomy got in time and managed to rescue everything, got all the exotics put into that chest that she put down there, and then I was able to get that stuff up here and get it launched off. Or at least I was able to get what I could.
Okay.
The horse that was left behind for me couldn't. He didn't have a lot of carry weight.
All right, I'm gonna.
It was a fresh horse.
I'm gonna put the electronics, the solar panel, and the 2 extractors in the drop pod, and I'll recall it when I get back to base.
That makes perfect sense.
And I'm gonna leave the bunny and the Tyrannus vestige just laying here on the ground. Okay.
Works for me.
All right.
Yeah, we already made the or I've already made the white hair vestige.
Why'd you do that, man? I've got plenty of white hair as it is.
You can always get more.
I mean, granted, so no, not really.
Get miracle grown, put it on your arm or something. It's like, look, honey, I have hair.
Oh, and I've got bald spots showing up in all kinds of spots now. I mean, the left sideburn ran away, and now I've got a spot behind my left ear that's going away. And then I noticed that my right eyebrow is trying to run away. And I'm just going, what the hell is happening with my hair?
You're evolving.
I would say that your hair is migrating.
To where?
Well, let's just say you won't have to worry about cold toilet seats.
Oh, okay.
Nobody has to worry about the droppage.
And then I got to worry about the dangleberries.
Any kids in the audience, ask your dad.
So part of my plan tonight was, after getting some stuff done around the base, trying to finish fixing the visitor center back up because it's out of food and everything. Once I get that fixed up, then probably go out, drop the radar again, find our next exotics node, and go do exotics again.
Oh, speaking of which, I'll be right back, everyone. I gotta get my laundry.
How'd you like my description of the stream, Sam? If you noticed it.
Hold on. Yep.
Not just the title, but the actual stream description. That thing is just. I've been practicing and making use of ChatGPT to write hyped up stream descriptions. And boy, does it likes the hype. I've been noticing the more and more I've been working with it, I've been training it, about how I like to type things, how I like to say things and everything. And so it's been using that to alter how it's been presenting things. So I find it interesting that you can actually train it. But then it gets confused. Because then I'm also going, no, don't do that. This is an email for work. I don't need my work email to be hyped. All right, let's see. How are we doing on pastries? We got lots of pastries to work with. We got a little bit of flour. Anything in the sink? No. All right. Right, hyping the work email. Right? Yeah. I hear you, Tundra. Yeah, and yes, Chappie, I got killed by a chicken in RuneScape. It was an unfortunate moment, but yes, it happened. Keep going to the wrong freezer. Put those in there. So I like the look of the new signs, but I feel like it needs to be put like this kind of a sign. It needs to be brought down like on the side of the wall here or something instead of being on top of the door, because you're not really going to see that walking in. Not like you did the wooden sign. The wooden sign really kind of stood out. Now, these signs that we put out here, these are kind of nice. I like using this for labeling statues. That's actually kind of cool. And this doesn't look bad, but when I first looked at its shape and everything, I'm going, that looks like a tombstone.
What did you want me to call down from orbit?
To send the rest of the exotics back up.
Okay, well, there's already one down here by the building. I'll just send them up. Okay?
Yeah, perfect.
That's 43 is going up, okay?
Okay. That gets us the rest of the exotics sent up, so. I agree, Tundra. It's too small to be up there. Dreadnought, what's going on, brother? Alright, we are going to work on making some food now. The wrong bench. I mean, I could make pizza, but see, the thing I don't like about the pizza, yes, it makes 8 cheese pizza slices. But I really wish they'd come out like the cake, so you can put the pizza down on the table. Hey, we can already make beer, so I put pizza on the table with a couple of with a couple of warm beers sitting next to it. Breakfast of Champions. No, don't do that. Give my stuff back. Okay. Sort that. Alright, let's look at making... I should make some chocolate chip cookies and put those down in the... Actually, I really should make some chocolate chip cookies and put them down in the visitor's freezer. That would be funny. I actually kind of like the idea. Let me go grab some eggs.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm making chocolate chip cookies.
Sounds delicious.
I'm putting them down in the visitor center. Can you make sure the cat's water bowl's got water in it?
Yeah, that goes by real fast, I've noticed. I'm almost tempted to make a trough for the poor guy.
No, not up here.
Oh. I mean, even the dog's water
Nope.
goes by fast.
Nope, not in here.
That dog and water cat.
Oh my goodness. This thing's going to take materials for anything else that we're going to cook, because that stuff will just rot in the oven while we're waiting for other stuff to be made. Alright. Oh, Alpha Wolf has moved into the Arctic. He's over there in J11. Right in the intersection of J11, J10, I11, J12. And we passed by him. I thought we took him out when we came through here last time, but I guess not.
We did.
Okay, so he's respawned there then.
Yep.
He's nowhere in our local area. It's kind of nice. He's all the way down in G14. And he's hanging out over at M14 and M14. So he's got 3 spots he's hanging out in right now. And oh wow. Oh no, there he is. All right, there's the sandworm. And then we got 3 sandworms down in the desert in the lower in the southwest. No scorpions. Did you make sure to switch that iron over to electric, Mixar?
Yes.
Okay.
That's already done. The only one I didn't change was the salt. It's not like we need a crap ton of salt.
Right. Well, the only reason I was asking is because you still got your beacon labeled as bio-powered. So you probably want to fix your label on your beacon there.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's about, I was on titanium and everything.
I have no idea right now. I've been busy working on those things. Okay, we got more flour in here. That's good. We got some bunch of thermoses with purified water, canteens. All right, that's got honey tea, water, gorse tea, coffee. Okay.
Oh, I made this because I want us to be prepared. We went out there last time and we weren't prepared.
Oh no, I mean it went fine. As long as my horse hadn't gotten stuck, I would have been fine. But my horse got stuck, so yeah. I really wish that you could shift click or shift right click destroy. So when I'm trying to destroy this ice out of the freezer, it destroys it all. Instead, even though it's not many, but I feel like I'm sitting there with the screwdriver or whatnot trying to chisel the ice off the side of the freezer. You know.
Oh, you don't use the scrapey?
What scrapey?
I have a white scraper. It's like I guess it's like a chisel, but cheaper. So I don't damage the sides.
No, I was always careful. Oh. Sadly, some of those young coconuts got turned into spoiled food.
I was like, fertilizer to me.
So, and let's see, we need a chest to put those enzymes in.
Why, you want to make more?
Well, I don't know where you're keeping them at. That's the thing.
Oh, well, the enzymes are in the bench, the chemistry bench.
Yeah, see, that bench is awfully full.
I think there's only 3 stacks, so yeah, if you can remove 3 stacks.
Yeah, you got 239, so. Let's take a look down there. That's still got lots of trees still to chop down before it's time to run that thing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while.
But while you're working this area, when you look at the map, you see the little plant symbol. It's got a big kind of a circle around it. That's where all of our tree cutting should be happening.
Okay.
So if we need wood, you get it from there.
Oh, we shouldn't need wood for a while. I mean, I did cut down
I get that.
a little area.
I'm just saying that, well, the thing is, you chop down stuff off the island that we didn't want to chop down. You clear cut the island that we didn't want to clear cut. We had those trees there as a visual.
Oops. Well, we could put the thumper closer and...
What's the thumper going to do?
Not the thumper. Well, wouldn't the thumper also regrow the trees?
No.
Or is it just rocks?
Just rocks. The thumper's for minerals.
Well, I thought it reset everything.
No, if it reset everything, then they wouldn't have made the terraformer to make the trees. So, and I don't have a good way to set that thing to get it just right to where it doesn't wind up growing trees inside the ranch. So no, our nice little woodland park is gone. Gone for good. Which is unfortunate, but I get it. Yeah, I had to change out my weapon because I still had my gun set with incendiary ammo. And last night when I was trying to show off things, trying to let the new people see things, for some reason, I don't know what happened, we had an enemy horse show up inside the ranch. Even with the creature deterrent being there, so I don't know what happened. And I shot it. Thankfully, all we had was just brush on the ground. But I didn't think about the fact that my gun had incendiary ammo loaded in it. And so it burnt down all the brush inside the ranch. Thankfully, it didn't kill any of our animals except for one cow.
Poor cow.
And that's because even after I told the cow to follow me, it was just too damn stupid to get out of the damn fire. Well, it didn't take long for them to disappear. You don't even have time to go down there and get them. That's unfortunate. Hey, don't get me wrong. I don't mind having that open area of trees and stuff down there. It gives me some ideas of some other stuff that I could do. But most of the stuff that I would do out there, it'll get wrecked by storms. Because what I was thinking about doing was taking one of the buffalo and hooking up the plow to it. And this is one of the things that actually kind of annoys me with the game. If I make the gear for the buffalo for doing farming, and I use a buffalo to plant seeds, right? None of those plants get any of my farming buffs.
Really? Wait a minute, because you planted it though, right?
Apparently using the buffalo to plant it doesn't count as me planting it.
Oh.
Even though I'm riding the buffalo and I'm,
High points for Gryffindor.
You're not wrong, Frostbite. I mean, how many times have we seen incendiary rounds wind up burning down the house? That was the other reason I swapped out my rounds so that, well, I mean, the best thing to do is just don't walk around with a gun in your hand when you're in the house. So, but yeah, we still got so much dirt in here.
I'm trying to remove it. Got other things I was doing too.
So, all right. What do I got left in my inventory? I got a rustic sign. Let's throw that in the decoration bench. Hello.
I cleaned it from one and we'll grab the other.
Any signs in here? There is. Oh. Now I'm curious about this sign. Hold on. We need to grab some stone.
Is that raw science you're looking into?
Kind of. This is a sign that I didn't know existed, and maybe it didn't exist until with the new update, but Art Deco has a sign. And it specifies wall sign, but maybe it's got some extra shapes or something. We'll find out.
Well, it's probably had that gold trim kind of look. Oh.
No, it doesn't have any shapes. So it is one shape. I might need you to grab this. Yep.
Okay, what am I grabbing? Oh, that.
What is this colliding with?
The worm?
Yeah.
Okay, I have an exotic deposit right in front of me where I'm at on my location. I'm going to start
Oh,
calling in a drop ship and we'll work on it, okay?
cool. Sounds good to me.
Go for it.
I had
Oh,
a
that's-
sneaky suspicion there was another one down here.
Well, I
No,
think there are three down there.
I'm
aren't there?
good. I'm good with that. Well, because typically there's only 3 on the map at one time.
This is an open world, isn't it?
It is. But even with open world, there's only 3 on the map at a time. So what happens is after you mine those exotic nodes, there will be a meteor shower, an exotics meteor shower, and it'll put new exotic nodes on the map. Sometimes it goes back to where it was at. Sometimes it uses one of the other spots that an exotic node can be. Oh no, I like that. Oh, I like the Art Deco sign. That came out looking rather nice. Hey, Autumn.
Alright, we're at chock full on platinum, so I'm not grabbing that.
Oh.
Titanium we could use.
I've had so many squirrels burn down my house.
Well,
Look.
this house is made with stone, though.
Say,
so-
look, Autumn. New signs. And this sign has your favorite words on it.
Cheesecake?
That's the free cake. The free cake sign. And then we got another little sign. So there's Junior. And then over here, D.D.G's greenhouse. You know, I'm keeping that. I like that. And then D.D.G and crew only. I like that sign. That looks really fancy. Oh, and see, Autumn, there's fresh cake now. And I'm working on getting extra food thrown in here so that y'all can just pick and choose what you want. But at the moment, this thing's taking forever to cook. Oh, let's grab those. And then, because everybody likes this, alright, there we go. There are now chocolate chip cookies in the visitor center. Oh, no worries. You know, I salt them specifically because that makes them, you know, that's me adding preservations to it. So now they're no longer just fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. Now they're Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies because they're preserved, so they last a long time.
Ow.
I gotta wait until after the cookies finish baking before I can get to work on making any other food.
Those sparrows killing everything out here.
It lasts for the next 2 years. I'm not sure the cookies will last that long, but you're not wrong. But hey, now you know that they're chocolate chip cookies. I hear you, Pie. Pie. Because mentioned the Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. He says, well, that's a long time. We're talking about you open a box, they're gone faster than water in the desert. How am I doing here? Oh, all right. Let's.
Okay. There's a problem in this plan. I
Oh.
don't have electrical cable.
Oh. All right. Let me look at the map and see where you're at.
He's like really down there.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh wow, yeah, that was pretty much right close to where we were at. All right, but that means I can just cut down through J12 and J13 and come down that way.
Yay, more people.
It's gonna be a hell of a ride.
And if you're gonna come down here, someone bring some the feed to ostriches is starving.
All right, I'm just trying to see if I gotta try to see what my best route is to get to you. I really don't want to run through the glacier zone.
I would say wait till tomorrow. I think I could. I'll try to make it go, make it laugh, make it live.
Hey, it's too bad you couldn't just go ahead and send your pod back over here, and I'll just go, here's an electrical tool.
No, I think they thought about that.
Well, it is supposed to be a survival game, you know.
Yeah, survival of the lapse of luxury.
Yeah, because I keep electrical tool and water tool in my pocket pretty much always. Hey, Pipe. Ooh, you are extra quiet, Pipe. And I've got you at 200% too. And I'm pretty certain it's not my sound this time because I can hear McSire just fine. I'll double check my sound mixer.
might have did something for him.
Yeah, Discord might have updated or something. I'm ready to tinker with it.
Oh, no, there it is. Discord put itself back down at 6. Alright, now I gotta come back over here, and now I gotta turn down people's volumes. Put you back down to 100%. And what do we have Sam at? Yep, we'll take Sam down to 100%. Alright. Let me, I need to do one at a time, so I'm just saying your name. But give me a sound check, Mixar.
Test, 1, 2.
Alright, good. Give me a sound test, Pi.
Hello, hello.
Alright, we're good. Give me a sound test, Sam.
Booger, booger, fart, fart, wiener.
Holy shit, I gotta turn you down. Alright, we got you down to 55%. Which puts you at the same volume as the other two that I've got 100%. Yes, Pi's playing also.
Okay.
Pi has actually been the original person that's been working with me on the open world, with building the base and everything else. He and I started this whole thing.
It's been a fun ride, yeah, to be honest.
Because he was still new to the game, I started a fresh game on Olympus. The only thing that I did that was a little rude for him, I did this for myself, not because I was trying to be mean to him, but I decided I wanted to start in bear country because I had a very specific spot that I wanted to build the base.
And the bears weren't even the thing that got me. It was the horses.
Yep.
Then the wolves, but that was generally about it. Oh, and starving and some of that stuff too. Yeah.
Right. Alright, I'm grabbing a smoke real quick. Be right back, chat. Oh, Autumn gives you kudos to the base. She and Steve-O joined on the server last night after we played Eden Crafters Pie. Because, we were chatting and whatnot, and she was needing some help with Icarus because they're brand new. So I gave them the invite to come join the server to be able to learn a few things, be able to do a few things. So I gave them a run through of things. And then got them up to the visitor center. And they got all kinds of uber excited when they saw the visitor center because they're going, "Oh, you can build this?"
Yeah. It's a good little test of what you can do.
And this isn't even my fancy build. The fancy build is over on sticks. With Pi, I didn't build this. With Pi's garage. Because Pi built a garage under the house.
Yeah, that was not the original idea, but it ended up being that way, and it worked out.
I like it. It's awesome. Hey, we do need to get back over to that map sometime.
Yeah.
But more so, I'd really like to get back over to the Prometheus map so we can start getting some red exotics. But the Prometheus map is the one where, and I've already explained this to a couple other people who've been playing, and even a couple people actually playing on our server, that running really, really long extension cords doesn't work out good in the game.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
You want it with more frustration than anything if you run a really long extension cord.
I think part of that has to do with the zones.
I think it does too.
Be nice.
And that's why I say, if you're building drills, take a solar panel and a beacon. Put a beacon down so we know there's a drill there. And take a solar panel so you can power your electric drill. But we're just about to the point now with our electric drills and everything that we've got set up here as horrible as it sounds, we don't even have to go mining caves anymore. We can go hit caves just looking for exotics.
Which they respawn, I think, like every 1 or 2 weeks or something like that.
Which is weird. It should only respawn if you throw the thumper.
Yeah.
Well,
the exotics
no.
seem to be unique.
Shh, quiet. Poor people like me need exotics.
Well, I mean, yeah, that might be why they do it, to be honest.
But everyone's not Daddy Warbucks?
But it works out really nicely. Autumn says it was like Christmas when they visited the server last night.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I took a little bit of time and went ahead and made them some brown bear armor, and then went ahead and hit it with all the advanced adjustments. Gave them the extra pockets and the extra weight carry, and the helmet that lets them resist the cave sickness and whatnot. So they're getting. They got set up really, 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 really well for level 15 characters. Yep. Level 10, level 15 characters. So I'm actually kind of glad that she's playing on her own stuff, because she's also experiencing the pain of why we make this armor.
Yeah.
Oh, and
running around in leather is not great.
You probably won't have access to use the stuff that's in this furnace here, Pi. There's clay bricks in it, but because you don't own the well, no, wait, did you get the DLCs or not? You're still on the vanilla game, right?
I just have 8, yeah.
Yeah. So
the DLC shouldn't matter.
Well,
it's a matter.
Well, no,
you have the base game.
You can't buy the Prometheus recipes in your blueprints if you don't have the DLC, if I remember correctly. Oh, you can. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I just bought clay, and I don't have Prometheus.
Yeah, you can buy the blueprints, but you can't buy the.
So it's just the map.
Yeah, you just can't create any map using that one. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why, like, you putting up a 6 in Prometheus lets me, play there, of course, like you said.
Yeah.
But, I can choose not to buy those recipes because, obviously I don't really have the ability to do it on my own.
But if we're playing on Prometheus, you want to buy those recipes because you need them.
Exactly. Yeah, I bought the obsidian and bold steel, etc. ammos.
Okay.
So I can make those.
Yeah, you just need to get a bore. Well, all you really need to do is get a bore and just a little bit of cold ice. And then once you're able to make a pickaxe, make one. And then you'll have all the cold whatever you need. And also plus extra resources, too.
McSire parked his horse in the visitor center.
No, my horse is probably hungry.
It's pooping on the rug.
Yeah, it just came in. I don't stupid horse. I'll bring you in here. Oh, I get in there. There we go. You, back there. Stay there.
Alright.
Now, he's trying to get access to the water and the food.
Yeah, that the cat and dog have.
Oh, man, shame on it. The horse tries to eat the dog, the food in the dog bowl, and the dog's not going to have any food.
The horse doesn't care. It's like food.
Alright, salt the cookies.
Well, actually, wait a minute. That might actually be good, depending on the cookie.
They're chocolate chip.
Hey, a little salt. It's like I recommend to people, if you're going to take a chocolate chip cookie, try a little cream cheese, put that on the base.
Well, I was going to say, because we have... Yeah, there you go. Now we got lots of extra stuff in there for you. Is that salted? Yes, that's been salted. Alright. So, now we need to make some shepherd's pies. So I need potatoes and tomatoes. Potatoes, tomatoes. Do I have any in the freezer? We got tomatoes. We got potatoes. Alright.
Oh, do you have the, you probably don't. Do you have the sickle on you that lets you do both produce and seeds at the same time? From the workshop?
I do. Oh, no, I don't have the one from the workshop. I've got the threshing sickle that, from what I understand, is just as good. Let's take, I need to be able to make meat. We've got no basic meat in here.
Cat full. Out of water already.
Well, stop drinking it. It's for the cat.
Meow. Even though I think the cat is permanently trying to get onto that bed. Yep, still trying to get on the bed.
What?
It knows where it wants to be.
I keep on telling it to follow and get it out of the bedroom. The bedroom door needs to be closed. Is what needs to happen.
Yeah, well, it still runs into that door though.
That's fine. It'll figure out where its bed is eventually. All right, potatoes, tomatoes.
See, I can understand if it was an orange cat. Black cat, I wouldn't. I'm a little weird.
Pastries. This looks a little tight in there. All right. Shepherd's pie. Max that out.
Oh, we need copper.
Yeah, 32 shepherd's pies. I'll make in 2.5 minutes. But 37 cookies takes half an hour.
Oh, what do the cookies do?
Not much, really. They're just kind of nice
So
to
it's
have.
just time?
It's just a game flavor thing. I kind of hope that they were gonna have a little something to them, but they're really not anything special. Oh, but I do need to make a bunch of watermelon lollipops and stick them in the freezer downstairs in the visitor center. I mean, they don't spoil, but maybe I just need to make a cabinet for candy. That might be for the best. I don't have a good way to get you an electrical cable over there. Not without making a crazy mad dash down to you, Sam.
I'll see if I can improve the area I'm at, okay?
Okay.
Where'd my horse go? Oh, my horse is being possessed. That's what's happening.
As well as they're going, all you need is a machining bench. Yeah, but a machining bench takes a lot of other stuff.
My horse has become part of the wall.
They are quite good at that.
Ah, okay, I'm part of the wall.
That just makes it easier to mount them up on the wall.
I mean, seriously, though. Hey, if you can see me, it's...
I can't. I'm in the middle of cooking.
Yeah, because it's trying to get the stupid food. That's what's happening.
Well, take them downstairs so he can eat.
I can't get them off from the wall. I'm gonna put on follow.
See, that's what you get for bringing your animals up here. I never bring my animals up here.
Well, because I'm usually carrying stuff for the base. And the horse is usually carrying stuff for the duck.
You can park the horse down at the bottom of the stairs.
Yes, so I can go back down the stairs after I've been up the stairs.
It's not that far of a walk going up and down the stairs.
With the load I carry?
Still not that far of a walk.
Oh, sheepy, hello.
I should go down and put a sign down there that says no animals past this point.
And I'm not gonna read that. Alright, well, I need to hunt because we need meat. That's what I heard.
Yeah, we do need meat. Definitely running low on that.
Only bad part I have about with getting meat is that it's never when you're looking for animals are they around. It's when you're not looking for them.
Now, on the plus side, chat, I know some of y'all have been keeping up with the progress I've had going on with the house and everything. Today was annoying. Oh, my goodness. Yes, your horse is definitely possessed.
I told you. Part of the reason why I'm going out here, fix the pot sign and see if it maybe will spawn.
Oh, no, he's good and stuck.
There we go. Note's been updated. Where are all the animals?
Yeah, I know. Got rid of my painting.
And we got another one of these spammers. Block you, report you.
There we go. Painting's fixed. I got your horse downstairs to the ranch.
Oh, you got him? Okay.
Yeah,
How'd you do it?
I took out the wall. Oh, that's a bit of lag.
Okay, so that wasn't just me.
I didn't experience anything.
Oh yeah, I'm at 255 milliseconds. You're at 215 milliseconds. Sam's at 1 millisecond.
Oh, that's because he's...
Oh, you're looking at the ping. Yeah. I'm still at high ping, too.
No, yours is at...
Oh, now it went down. Never mind. Oh.
There we go. All right, we're back to normal. Yep, horse core. All right, what are we making next? Oh, really, we need to wait until we got meat. Right, I could go ahead and make the vegetable rolls. Rhubarb, soybeans, and pumpkins.
There's no animals out here. What the heck? Oh, there's my horse. Yay! Teleportation at best. Or worse. Alright, unfortunately, horsey, I need you back at home.
Trying to figure out what was going on with that cougar.
the cougar that was riding a bush.
Yeah.
So that's what you call old ladies? No.
So, what did I say? Needed vegetable roll. Alright, let's get rhubarb, soybean, and pumpkin. Alright. Let's verify we don't have any in here. Alright, we got plenty of pumpkin, so we don't need to harvest pumpkin. We got soybean, and we got, okay. Get everything we need right there in the freezer.
Move.
3.5 minutes. I do like they fix the cooking. So for those of you that aren't aware, used to be back when you would cook, you'd have your spoil rate on your ingredients, and as you're cooking, it would make ingredients, but the spoil rate would stay the same on the ingredients. So instead of using the least fresh ingredient, it was using the freshest ingredient, and so you'd wind up having stuff rot in the stove while you're trying to cook. Now it uses the least fresh, so that you're always cooking with the freshest or the least fresh ingredient, but makes it where stuff doesn't rot while you're trying to cook.
Oh, I did not know that. I mean, I just salt my meat first before I cook anything.
Good night, baby. You sleep well. Well, that's the thing, salting the meat and everything still doesn't matter, because when you're cooking large batches, even with the salting mechanic they had, I'd have stuff still rot while I was trying to cook. Like right now, I'm making 50 vegetable rolls. To put down in the visitor center freezer. So I'm trying to get the visitor center restockpiled, because it was out of pretty much everything. Oh, somebody just loaded a hunting rifle.
That was me with my shotgun.
Oh, shotgun. Okay.
Yeah, I switched ammo from slugs to buckshot.
Ah, okay.
Since we are not running the risk of anything too exciting around here.
Yeah.
At least for now.
I know, when you want to go hunting for animals, all of a sudden they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
I'm gonna get wheat instead.
it's like they knew.
Well, I mean, there is a good chance of that.
Yeah, I really like the fact that it does that now. That's a huge bump in the game. Makes a huge change.
Though I did have last time I killed last time I was out here, I did see a bear kill what is it? A horse, a buffalo, and a deer.
Oh goodness, my boss is trying to call me. I'll be right back.
Mic off.
Does wheat decay? I can't remember if it does.
Wheat does not.
Okay.
I don't think it decays until you turn it into dough.
Really? I thought dough was when it didn't decay. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna grab. Alright, well, speaking about wheat, didn't find a single bloody animal, so I got wheat instead.
I mean, yeah, didn't come home empty-handed, so.
Oh, I definitely don't want to come home empty-handed. That would go against everything McSire. It's like, what? You came up empty-handed? No. Oh. Oh, we need a floating house.
Is it at least a treehouse?
Oh, no, I made that over there. That fell apart.
Oh, lovely.
Maybe I can actually pick these up. There we go. I'm just picking them up to throw them on the ground. Oh, that's fire near me. Oh boy. Run. Oh, that's within the tree cutting zone, so that is fine. Oh, wait a minute. that's actually a very bad ladder. Ah. Ooh, that's a loud one. Wait, let me put this. Wait, stringy jerky's better than the. Alright, I'm gonna try over here to maybe find some animals. I don't see a single animal.
Well, give me a minute and I'll come join you in trying to poke the bear.
Well, I would poke a bear. I don't mind poking bears. It's just I can't poke anything right now. Yeah, normally you see animals. What the hell is going on? Yeah. Must be a spawn cycle, maybe.
Potentially could be.
Well, because I mean, there are times where it's completely quiet. I only know this because I have a murderous nature, where I have to kill everything. Oh no, seriously, I would even kill, like, back when I, first started the game, way back. I would actually kill deer or wolves and just let them kind of rot, so you get more wolves. Kill those wolves and just let the things, other things rot, which would attract them, and I would just kill them. And the game would eventually just say, no, no more, stop. I mean, they might be all spawning over where Sam is, though, too.
Yeah, especially because I had to run back from the forward base down there, so a lot of them spawned along my journey, and they're probably still being calculated.
I'm in the middle of a storm, and there's nothing around.
So yeah, we might be in a lull.
See, they're just out of your sight. They're licking their chops, going, delicious Sam.
Ah, yeah, right. You keep thinking that.
I'm not thinking that. That's the animals.
Spam.
Yeah. Just think about it. Spam on eggs, salmon toast. Yeah, there's like nothing out here. I guess that's why I like Prometheus, is even when there's nothing, you get the Drax that constantly will harass you. So that's your source of food, basically. I'm not seeing deer, nothing.
Mic on.
I apologize for that, chat. I absolutely had to take that call. There's a we have a situation that I can't talk about, but yeah. They just needed to confirm that I wasn't the person anybody talked to, and then get clarification on a bunch of other things. So,
Someone left a thumb drive at a
right,
certain restaurant with a certain video on it.
Oh yeah, I see my upload speed's kind of tanked, huh? Yeah, upload speed is really low right now.
Interesting.
Really low.
I did not know that taxidermy knife could be modified.
Yes.
I mean, you can use it as a weapon. I would recommend it, but you can use it as a weapon.
Well, I mean, it is better than a lot of the earlier stuff. It's steeltier.
I wouldn't use it as a weapon, but yeah.
I mean, like the stone knife is like 15 damage. The taxidermy knife is like 45 or something.
Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. I don't have a weight mod.
Okay. That threw vegetable rolls, shepherd's pies in there. Alright, so I want to make one more dish to throw in there. And that's the one that needs meat. Let me verify which one it is I'm trying to make. I'm pretty certain it's the shepherd's roll is what I'm wanting to make. So we got the shepherd's pie, we got the vegetable roll. Shepherd's roll is 150 health, 150 stamina. Savory roll is 225 health. Both of them give the same bonus experience. Oh, yeah, savory roll will actually be better because it reduces your food consumption. So we'll focus on making some savory rolls, which is going to be pastries with avocados, mushrooms, and raw meat. So we need pastries, which means we need animal fat, which means we need a lot of
Do we
meat.
need extra horse for anybody?
Extra what?
We need an extra horse for anybody?
You know,
I have extra horses. Well, aren't there like 2 free horses running around on the base?
you know, I was going to say if we want to kind of build a stable over on the other side and have it as visitor mounts, we could do that.
Alright, I'll bring it back.
You know,
He
toss
was,
a
undergoing a
saddle.
rapid enough.
You know, say toss a saddle on them, and we'll build a little stable over on the east side of the ranch. Not like the big thing that you've got built there, but like a well, we don't want to do wooden unless you bought the perks for your wooden buildings. Because I was noticing that because I was going to get rid of those fishing perks off my character, I noticed that if I spend my points in the right place on my building and everything, I can make it where my wood buildings will resist tier 4 storms. Which means my wooden buildings would be as good as stone buildings.
Isn't that also, and I could be wrong, the beeswax wood?
No.
Unless they've changed that?
No,
I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about there.
It's basically using the beeswax and the wooden combined is about as powerful as stone.
There's no recipes for that, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there is. Tree.
Sam, do you know what he's talking about?
Yep.
Haha.
I think it's tier 2. Hold on.
Not interior.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is, beeswax.
Oh, look, beeswax wood. It's a building set built at the carpentry bench.
Yep, resist T5 storms.
Oh, but you have to have a carpentry bench for it.
Correct. You could also do it in the electric carpentry bench if you're at the main base.
Right, but at which point, what I'm looking at is stuff we're building when you drop on a new prospect.
Ah, okay.
So that's great and all, but you know that doesn't help me with the early game stuff, which is what I was working on.
I see where you're going on that.
Yeah, so I could go down here and do the, and this is a great place for me to spend my points. 2 points on the discount wood, and then 2 points on the fortified wood, which gives them 20% extra health. Then the weatherproof cladding, which gives it 25% wind resistance. And then lastly, fireproofing sealant, which gives it a minus 25% chance to catch on fire.
Ah, finally got meat.
That damn time, I was on that call for a while, man.
There were no animals.
Yeah, they're just kind of on in now.
It's got a moa.
Hey, I always buy the discount stone. And the stone, at least one point in the stone hauling. Just reduce that carry weight of the stone. I'm just thinking about where... Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to spend the points here, too. So, yeah, I will take a lot of points from... I'll take a lot of points that I've got over here in the fishing one, because I'm going to... Next time I remember to do it, before I actually join on the server, I'll be on the workshop, and I will spend my respec points to undo all the fishing that I've got, because I haven't been doing any fishing. So I've got 13 points spent over here that could be better spent elsewhere. And I really like the idea of, because my thing is that I've already got the extra space here that gives 5 extra generic inventory slots. Well, I'm close enough where we'll be able to get the extra space too, so we can actually make it where our cabinets and everything have 10 extra inventory slots. And that would be worthwhile. And then I'm also going to grab the deployable engineering, because I believe that includes like solar panels and stuff. So, that's crafting speed, not crafting cost. I'm not worried about that.
Dragon, check the butchering bench. You can butcher some animals there.
Oh, yeah. As long as there's
I've
space.
been filling that up.
As long as there's space.
Should be. If not, just drag an animal somewhere and...
Nope, there's not space.
I finally got meat on me.
I got some.
Finally, they spawned. I'm like,
Yes,
where
this is
are you
gonna make 5 items, and there's only 3 inventory slots available.
I'll take care of that when I get back.
So I can put one on my shoulders.
Maybe just grab a rabbit or something.
And then toss that on the ground.
Or baby deer.
Alright, throw the cougar back in the bench.
I don't know why that's funny, but it's funny.
Yes, you have a good sense of humor. That's what.
Throw the rabbit back in the bench. Oh, geez. Yeah, I see. Man, that upload speed is just going all over the place. It was good, and now it's not. Alright, Giant. Have a good night. Understood. Make sure the stream hasn't suddenly decided to end itself. No, we're good there. Yeah, the upload speed's just trying to play games with me. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. Sort that. Alright, somebody have to come grab the bone, leather, and fur out of there. I'm going to take this. Put that in there. Let's make meat. In the meantime, we're going to take this meat and salt it. Just so we've got it available. That was a good point. Thank you, McSire. That the skinning bench was...
dawned on me because I've been filling that up every now and then.
Right, well, I mean, you really should, if our meat cabinet's not full or anything, then go ahead and skin them and get the meat into the freezer.
Well, that's the thing. I hadn't thought about it. I just said, oh yeah, wait a minute. I capture a whole bunch of animals and stuff them in places.
Yeah, it's kind of bouncing around on the upload speed there, Giant. I mean, heavy bounces. It gets me back up to my 10,000 like it's supposed to be. And then I see y'all mention buffering, and I look over at the upload speed, and it's down around 900 or 1,000. Yeah, but then it starts climbing again. So we're having some we're having some ups and downs with the stream.
We just want regular meat, right?
Yeah. But I mean, you can bring in any of the other meat, because we can take the other meat and turn it into meat.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I have a bunch of meat right now on me.
Okay. Throw it in the freezer.
Okay. Freezer. Kitty. Good kitty.
Oh. Okay, I guess I'm turning all the meat into animal fat. That's fine. I can work with that.
No worries. I just got back and I have left the rest of it.
And if you say the meat and if you say the meat freezer's out of space, well, make sure there's no ice taking up slots. Destroy the ice.
All right, I'll deal with it.
Well, I'm not sure it's all that weird, Giant. When I was on my call with my boss, I was noticed that the tree across the street from me, my neighbor's house, had a weird glow on it, a flashing glow. And so then I walked over to the other end of my porch, and I noticed that the trailer park has a whole bunch of flashing lights in it right now. So there could be a thing that's happened over there. I don't know. But thank you for everybody that's come out here. Thank you for the 12 likes. Much appreciated. And if you are enjoying the stream, yeah, make sure to smash that like button. I mean, it really helps out the channel. And, yeah, we are trying to grow the channel a bit. So, yeah, really does help. And if you want to participate in chat, you know, hit that subscribe button. If you're wondering why I have chat set to subscribers only, and I set it down to the lowest amount of time possible, is where you'll have to be a subscriber for a minute. It cuts down on all the bots. That way I don't wind up with all the random bots going, you looking for a good time?
Oh, at least you get that. I mean, I usually get the ones that's like, hey, you want viewers? Or you want to join Fansly? Or something? And I was like, stay away from me.
Well, Fansly wants you. You must be doing something.
Well, so that's because they know your tastes. They've been they've been stalking you on the internet.
Well, that's normal. I mean, I get stalked all the time. I mean, that's normal for everyone, right? Getting stalked.
More or less, yeah.
It's like, no, it's not.
Anytime that kind of conversation comes up, it takes me back to one of my favorite movies. That's National Lampoon's Van Wilder. You know, are you stalking me? Because that would be awesome.
I've become one of the cool kids.
I apologize, chat. This does take a hot minute to get all this stuff prepped and made. And seeing that the visitor center was completely out of all of its stuff, I really needed to come down and refresh it.
Oh, hi. I don't know if you have it or not, but I did make some health recovery elixir.
Yes, last time you mentioned that, yeah, I grabbed some.
Right, but I made better health recovery
okay.
elixir. In other words, you got the 250,
Well,
you get the 500.
Thunder, it's fairly unusual for that trailer park, but that trailer park's only got 5.5 trailers. And, yeah, 5.5 trailers. It's an interesting way to put that. And that's because there's one trailer that's not livable, and nobody's done anything about it. But thankfully, nobody was in the trailer when this happened. But right behind the trailer park, giant hill, lots of trees. It's a mountain. And a tree came down and split the trailer in half.
Oh, that's what happened to me when I was a little kid. A hurricane came through Florida when I was living there, and well, that's what happened to the trailer.
Oh, no hurricane, anything like that. We just had a regular summer storm, and the tree said, I'm done.
Yeah, that'll happen. That does happen.
All right, we got 4.5 minutes here. Oh wait, I don't have to stand there while I was doing that. I got too used to playing Eden Crafters, or I can't leave the bench while I'm making stuff.
Don't worry about that.
So I've been standing there at the kitchen bench going, now I gotta wait for this to finish being made. This is in the wrong. Wait.
Yeah.
Why is there
a bunch of meat in the vegetable freezer?
Oh, okay.
Because there's no room in the meat.
Okay. I was getting confused.
It wasn't me.
I brought back like 40 gamey meats and some bunch of other stuff.
This
They're like 12 T-bones.
I'm gonna destroy this milk pail because we don't need this many milk pails.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Now the ones that actually have milk in them, I'm not messing with. But
Well, they sort of all have milk, right?
no, there was one that was empty.
Oh. I thought I refilled them all,
But yeah,
one of those things.
yeah, I was gonna say with really from the amount of milk that we use, even cooking the cakes and everything, we only need like a maximum like 3 milk pails.
Yeah, we accidentally made way more than we needed, but we didn't know.
Oh yeah, no, we had to work with what we were guessing, and it's most of the time it's nice to have more than what you need, but every once in a while in this game, you're left going, why do we have all this? And the answer is usually for reasons.
Yep. For reasons you will not regret later, and then when you do something about it, you will regret that you did that something.
Right. I don't even know what the hell he's barking at.
Okay, now I'm looking for a boar, and I found you previously.
We've got plenty of bacon.
No, we don't.
No, I'm not looking for turning him into food. I'm looking to make him turn my enemies into food.
Oh, well, that was one of the things I wanted to do tonight. Now that I learned that we could do this, bait.
Yep, I think I'm going to stop wandering around just to make a bait myself.
I think the bait that I need to make down in the ranching station.
Potentially. I don't remember where they're crafted.
What kind of bait are you making?
We're gonna tame a boar.
Oh, yeah, and the wolf too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And I have successfully done a wolf and a no wolf, and I was working on, I think I was working on a hyena neck, but that was all on the Prometheus.
Oh,
Or,
okay.
sorry, not Prometheus, sticks. And I set the wolf up, and I don't know what happened to the snow wolf.
I had no idea. Which is bad because I've been playing this game for a long freaking time. All right, snare trap. Okay, yeah, you make the snare trap at the ranching station. Hyena bait, wild boar bait, wolf bait. Yeah, make the bait. You have to make the bait down here.
All right, yeah, I think making some wild boar bait is going to be the easier way to do this stuff.
And you might want to make a ghillie suit for stealth.
Before.
They freak out if you get too close and detect you, so it slows down the taming process.
Oh, okay.
And like the wolves will, of course, try to attack you, and they find out you're there.
Yeah. No, it's not going to be me. It's going to be Pie.
Because way back when I first started this game, that was something that I wanted to try, but at the same point I didn't want to. Because I didn't need wolves fighting me.
Well, I like the idea of having wolves that we can have. All right, you're coming with me.
Ooh, meat. Oh, my ankles. My ankles. Oh.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to tame the alpha wolf.
I do not believe so.
That's not good.
Which makes sense. It's a boss.
No, yeah, I wouldn't think you'd be able to tame that.
Okay, all the flashy lights are done.
Oh, God. Ow. Okay. Still alright.
But yeah, and again, chat, I apologize for having to step away there for that 15 minutes, but when the important call comes in, you got to take the call. And it's highly unusual for my boss to call me this late at night. So I'm like,
Something bad happened.
Oh, it was giving me palpitations because I'm going, fuck, what blew up now? Thankfully, I mean, it was important, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't extreme. And like I said, I can't go into details, but it's because it's work, you know. I'd rather be focused on Icarus, where we're doing more work.
Work, you say?
He said work. Hides.
Okay, we're being productive. How about that? Which honestly, in my line of work, it's, you know, we're being productive. Well, that's the opposite of work.
In some cases, that is very true.
Yeah, I know it's in my case.
Well, I try to avoid it because I try to, work my ass off because that's the nature of me.
I ran out of ass to work off.
I'm a hard worker, okay. Put it that way. I actually enjoy working to the fullest.
I've put in my time and my whatnot. I mean, dear God, when they, because contract got renewed, they wanted to have me. That I had to take my picture like 4 times for them, because every time I took my picture, you know, it's just their background, and they would come back going, "You're not smiling. Why would I be smiling? I don't smile. My front teeth are missing." You're like, "Well, we need a picture of you smiling." All right, fine. So finally, I gave them a picture of me, quote unquote, smiling. And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's great." I'm going, "You can tell that." I'm sitting there looking at that picture. I'm going, "You can tell that smile is fake from a mile away." But then they wanted to have our background. You know, how long have you been with the company? How long have you been with the client? And then how many years of experience in the industry? And I'm going, okay. So I gave him a number of years with the company. Gave him a number of years with the client. Yeah, I mean, I've been with the client for over 18 years. But I'm looking at what the rest of these guys are posting up for their years of experience, and I'm seeing a lot of numbers that are less than 10. So I had to message the big boss going, for clarification, exactly what are you asking for when you're asking for years of experience? It's like, well, I want to know how many years of experience you have in IT. It's like, really? That's what these guys are giving you? Like, yeah. Okay. And, you know, the highest number I'd seen on the list was like 18 years, which is the amount of time I've been with a client. I was like, all right, well, let's see. I started in IT back in that time, but I started building computers back then. So, all right, years of experience, 35. So I damn near doubled the years of experience for the one person that had the most experience that had posted up. And I'm just like, yep, now I feel old. But then again, I never went to college. I went to the School of Hard Knocks. I have a doctorate in the School of Hard Knocks. Oh, who's making animal fat?
Me.
Okay. Let me...
Muted for bait, so...
okay. Because we're running out of space.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Now, I said I was going to make savory rolls, so avocados, mushrooms, raw meat. Do we still actually have any raw meat? Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I turned 20 stringy meat. So.
Yeah. We got avocados... okay, avocados, mushrooms, raw meat. We're gonna run out of space.
Oh, we have a little bit more in the meat freezer now.
Well, yeah, because I just took a bunch of meat out of there. I'm looking at the space in the oven.
Oh, yeah, the oven is fairly.
Because I'm trying to make, so I'm trying to make 58 savory rolls, but I don't think I have enough empty space for that.
I'd be surprised if you did, yeah. I had to sit there and baby it when I was making all the stuff I was making.
Alright, there we go. Alright, we're going to have to let that do its thing. I'm going to take the strawberry hard candy and the watermelon lollipops, throw them down in the freezer downstairs. We can make more. For the rest of this meat, and your bed's behind you.
Here's why I'm surprised you didn't get an orange cat.
No, I went with the black cat because it was nostalgia for me. Why is he trying to go?
He wants the bed. Or that.
He's tamed by me, but he keeps on trying to make it over this MXC cot. But then he just sits there and stands at it. There's something messed up with his sleeping. Hey, you. Follow me. Yeah, you complain all you want. Come over here. Get your butt over here. Your bed's right there. Okay? Okay, he's got skills to spend on, so... Go ahead and reduce your consumption. You increase the coziness bonus, alright. Reduce your water consumption. Because really, you're just adding coziness, so let's make it where you don't... use up so much food and water. Alright, where are we at on this? Another minute and a half. Oh, yeah, and I see the upload speed's dropped. And the only reason I knew to go glance at the upload speed is because I noticed I was getting lag in the game. Hey, Frostbite. Maybe the cat does not want to sleep on the skin of a giant cat. That's possible.
I mean, I would. I mean, human leather chairs are the best chairs.
Yeah, I hear they're exceptionally comfy.
The determining factor is the leather still on the person or not.
I mean, you have to ignore the whispers.
Okay, there is a free bison in our yard as well as a free horse. I'm not going to claim them because then obviously they become mine.
Right.
But whoever wants them, they're there.
Yeah,
So
there
I have
should
to
be
look
at least.
around.
They should have. Yeah, because I brought in one or two.
Can you get them? Can you get them to follow you without claiming them?
I believe so. You just got to be doubly sure what option you're doing on them.
Yeah.
Well, because that's what I was saying. Let's build a stable on the east side of the ranch, and it'll be animals for visitors to be able to grab if they want them.
I wouldn't be against that.
And as well as you don't have to take them, but they're there if you want them.
Yep. Thought I heard a bear.
All right, I'm well stocked up on meat now. Thank you guys. And I believe this will. Yep. I missing anything? Nope, nope. That's got everything. All right.
Or flare arrow. And quite right.
Hey, I need to see.
Oh, I'm not saying anything about that. Just it's interesting to see out there in the middle of nowhere.
You got the stupid bears that come in from nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not using a lantern instead of making the house glow green.
I don't know how close I was to the place. Here we are.
Alright, veggies, everything been put away.
What is that was drowning?
That was a baby buffalo.
Oh, here it is. I see it.
Visitor center.
Is
Food.
that like food or?
I mean, it drowned.
Wow. Okay. So that's a tame buffalo.
This one is?
McSire.
I
McSire.
don't know what it is.
McSire.
No, this is just a regular buffalo.
McSire.
Yes.
Tools chest. In the visitor center. What goes in the tools chest?
Tools.
Then why is there health tonic in there?
Oh, I thought they might need that.
That's not a tool.
Well, it could be classified as.
No. I already told you what goes in there. Every time I look in this chest, it's always got random crap in there that doesn't belong in it. Hey, I don't mind having the iron tools in there, but you know, my goal is to have platinum tools in there for visitors. Axes, pickaxes, shovels, hammers.
Well, I can't make platinum stuff yet.
I thought about making a medicine bench for in here, but then I thought better of it because that's part of the survival stuff in the game. Giving them tools to where they can gather stuff easier, I'm fine with that. But if you're going to learn the game, you got to learn to manage yourself. You got to learn to make your own stuff, you know, not just have everything handed to you. That's why the only thing that goes in the tools chest is tools. I appreciate the initiative. But the initiative is slightly misplaced. Just FYI.
Okay.
I'm sorry for coming across frustrated, but I'd already said what goes in that chest a few times now, so it's like, Hey, if you want to make steel tools and put them in there, great. Because steel tools will let them mine the titanium, platinum, you know, it'll let them mine all the higher tier stuff. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing it with steel. It's just steel is expensive. Steel's a pain in the butt, whereas platinum's not nearly as much of a pain in the butt to make. You know, we've got the drill for the steel for the platinum, so it's just get the platinum ingots or get the platinum ore, turn the ingots, make platinum tools. So I got no problem with you helping out filling out that chest, but if we're gonna fill it up, let's just make sure we put the right stuff in it.
All right.
Because I don't want to take away from the enjoyment of playing a survival game. Hey, we put many hours into building this place and having our supplies built up and everything. And we're still putting many hours into having our supplies built up because we still manage to cook through them. Okay. That's got the visitor center as far as food goes. As far as food goes, the visitor center is taken care of now. Will be nice when I unlock the extra 5 inventory slots because, oh god, then I gotta go through. You know, I'm gonna have to destroy freezers and then remake freezers. I'm not doing that. That's too much work. Just to get 5 extra inventory slots? Yeah, no. Alright. Okay, we got all kinds of random food in our freezer upstairs. So we get our food situated upstairs too. I can worry about that for next time. How are things going for you, Sam?
It's slow progress, but I'm getting a base set up so I can start trying to get that electrical cable built.
Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't get attacked, to be honest.
No, I don't. I'm not worried about getting attacked.
Like I said, I can grab Black Betty and try riding down there and bring the electrical tool.
No, I got this under control. It's just slow going and it's ticking me off a little bit.
I got you. Let's see, where are you at? You're there. Oh yeah, there's really no really good caves in that area.
There's 2 opposite each other, right? I'm gonna mark it right there.
Yeah, I know that one.
And there's one over here.
Yep.
And then there's one over here.
Yep.
And then there's one right here. You got one over here.
Did you remember the one that is... Hold on, I'm double checking the map. I'm thinking about that area. Never mind. I was thinking about the little stretch that goes down through 010, 11, and 12. Yeah.
Oh, that's on the other side of the
Right.
area.
Right. But just looking at what you got here, none of those caves are real big, so you're kind of limited as what you get. I may wait until after the storm's done, and actually, I saw we got plenty of gunpowder. How about ammo casings? There's 2.
I stopped making it because we had so much ammo in that metal chest, or metal covered room.
Yeah, it's plenty of 7.62. Oh wait, there's the 5.56. Alright, I'll grab the 5.56 rounds to take with me. Well, I'm going to try to do a, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride down to where Sam's at. Whoa, Black Betty, bam to bam, yep.
It'll help with the levels too of your horse.
If it survives.
Oh, come on, be positive.
Oh, did you need a new horse? Oh, I can't do horses. Never mind.
I've got a new horse. You know, down at the ranch, Black Betty 2's hanging out for me.
Gotcha.
The only thing I need is a saddle.
Go inside, and when you go inside to the little building where the ranching table is, look to your right. There are 2 cupboards. It's the furthest to the right. There should be a bunch of saddles. There's desert, regular, and Arctic.
All right. Yeah, and oh yeah, that song, Black Betty. Now, interestingly enough, I did a little bit of research on that song because it's like Ram Jam's one big hit that they had, and then I didn't realize this. It was a little strange with me having a musical background the way that I do. Singing on stage and all that kind of fun stuff that I did back in my younger days. But Ram Jam's song Black Betty is a cover of a cover of a cover. The original Black Betty came out in like 1920 something. Oh, the lyrics have stayed the same through all 4 incarnations of it. The rhythm of the song has stayed the same. The only thing that's changed is, because Ram Jam, when they did it, now we had electric instruments, and that's the one big change. Yeah, I found it interesting that Ram Jam's Black Betty is a cover of a cover of a cover before you get to the original. This is a spider bait version. Oh wow, Ross! I didn't realize that it got recorded on a phonograph back in the 1800s. So it goes even farther back than even I realized. So that song's been around for at least 150 years. Granted, I mean, there's been enough time has passed since Ram Jam did it. I guess it's about time for somebody to do a cover of it again. They did such an awesome job with the Sound of Silence. We should have Disturbed do a cover of Black Betty. Oh, now that's got me curious. Oh, sounds good.
Updated that.
Sounds good, Dreadnought. Dreadnought's package has arrived. he ordered some D.D.G merch. So he's going to give his, here in a moment in chat, he's going to give his review. Oh, very well packaged. Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. I did my best. Yeah, I don't package it. It comes from a company. Yeah, see, I knew about the 1933 one, Tundra. Oh. Alright, you love it. Awesome. See, you got the coffee mug? Which one did you get, the black one or the white one? So I got two of them on there. Personally, I kind of actually like the black coffee mug better than the white coffee mug. The logo just pops better on it for some reason. Black coffee mug, yeah, all right. Good to hear. Heads up, Dreadnought. Coffee mug is not dishwasher safe. It has to be hand washed. Throw in the dishwasher and the logo will disappear off of it. Well, I say it'll flake off of it. I've seen that from experience. But now I can't do it on stream because, you know, it'll probably get hit with a copyright claim. But now I gotta go to my little music AI thing and tell it I want to have Black Betty in the style of Disturbed and see what it gives me. I'm actually curious about that. So when we wrap up stream, you know, those of you that are in voice with me, you know, I will share whatever this thing invents with y'all. Hey, Midnight, how have you been? It's been a little while. Hope you're doing all right. I don't know if you saw, but I had to shut down the Soul Mask server. Oh yeah, well that's a requirement. Actually, because it's a coffee mug, it's not supposed to have beer. It's supposed to have whiskey. Just saying. Well, the problem with the Soul Mask server is it ran nonstop, even when nobody was logged into it. And so it became a constant thing of every time I logged in, you had to go repair everything. You spent an entire stream doing nothing but doing repairs and everything. All right, sounds good, Dreadnought.
It demanded a lot of time.
Yeah,
it is designed around MMO style at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a good game, but it just requires that time commitment.
But because of the time commitment, I couldn't give the time commitment, and it just
I rage quit.
it just
You just had frustrating difficulties with some of the mechanics.
No, I rage quit. This will be my second time I rage quit.
all right, Frostbite. Have a good night. Sleep well, buddy. Well, you know, Dreadnought, to be perfectly honest, I don't do the hard liquor anymore myself. On very, very rare occasion, it's got to be a special occasion or whatnot, then I might have myself like a high-end whiskey and Coke because, well, if I'm gonna have whiskey these days, I'll spend the cash to get the good stuff because of how infrequently I drink it. Hey, whiskey and rum now for me are like maybe once, maybe twice a year at most. And even then, it's a shot or a drink. Did I hear you, Dreadnought? Alright, what time is it? 10:13. Riding the horse down to Sam is going to take 45 minutes, bare minimum.
This is something that I can work on when I
Okay.
get off work tomorrow.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. There's no sense in you lugging it all the way down here. I'm almost ready to get the machining bench up.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. In that case, I'm not going to make the mad dash down there. I hate the fact that you're not able to hang out up here with us, but at the same time, it means...
Do you want me to take a trip down there with the wire thing?
So, if you want to, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes. Matter of fact, it should be all hooked up. Let me grab some of these synthetic enzymes. Cause I've been wanting to show this thing off on stream for a while. It takes a long ass time for this thing to charge, though. Oh,
Does it get attacked? Or
did you see that, Junior? You got Junior there. We're not even going to bother with getting a mount. We're just going to run out there. And eventually we'll get these stairs moved off to the side so that we're not leaping to our deaths.
Drama.
There's Black Betty. Oh, you got some skill points? Alright, hold on. Give me a second to do some skill points. Okay, I want to do that. And then one of those, actually, I want this maxed out. There. Enables grazing behavior. Makes it easier to make sure the horse stays fed and whatnot when I'm out traveling with it. So they created a device, and in this particular case, I don't know how effective it's going to be because we have chopped down a few trees in this area. There you go. So we have this device that you see right here. This is a terraforming device. And basically I'm saying this is going to be a tree farm. When you look at the map, you can see the range this thing hits. It hits about the same kind of range that the oh, there it goes. Yep, gotta get fuel plus the electricity. Now this thing takes forever and a day to charge up. But once it's charged, once we get that up to 100%, we'll be able to have trigger device. And we'll regrow everything in the area. Yeah, see, and I personally am a bit of a beer connoisseur, so you know I'll taste test IPAs and a bunch of other different ones, and I'll talk about how they taste and whatnot. Now, granted, my go-to beer is a lager, and it's Yingling. A, because it's inexpensive. B, because it actually tastes pretty good. Yes, we do, Dreadnought. Well, now, when you say warm, don't get this wrong. So, if you want to get your temperature correct in Germany, the beer is best at around 67 degrees Fahrenheit. So, right there, right around room temperature. So, it's not warm, room temperature. And there's a big reason for that. A lot of the flavors in beers, especially the ones from Europe, get destroyed by having a quote-unquote ice-cold beer. An ice-cold beer, it has no flavor. Whereas if it's room temperature, there's a lot of nuances, there's a lot of pieces that go to it. A lot like wine, even. Well, there's a lot of stuff that you can taste in the beer. You can taste all the different ingredients, all the different things that they put together to make this really amazing beer. When you drink it ice cold, then you don't taste any of that stuff. Then it's just then it's just alcoholic water, alcoholic seltzer water, I should say. So, yes, there's a reason to have the beer at that temperature.
Hey, D.D.G.
Yeah, buddy?
Are you going to pick up that Oblivion remaster that's supposedly going to drop tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't have multiplayer, so... And honestly, yeah, I know they're doing a shadow drop on it, but I played Oblivion for so many years, and then I played Skyrim for so many years. I played Morrowind for so many years. I played Daggerdale, and I played Arena for so many years. Give me the 6th installment.
That'll happen when our grandkids are of age.
Right? Hey, I love the fact they're remastering because they had stuff that they made that was great. And they recognized that it's great. And so remastering it so it works on the better systems that we have now, you know, this is a great business model to go with. Other than the fact that you've been hyping the fact that you've been making the 6th installment, and then all of a sudden you come out going, oh yeah, well, here's a remaster of the 4th game. You're going, I thought you were putting all your time into the 6th game. Why are you giving me a remaster of the 4th game? I mean, I'm not complaining, but at the same time, and the problem is with Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, all three of them. Doesn't matter how you start off in your mindset on how you're going to play your character. I'm going to play a two-handed warrior that uses magic. Woo! You're going to play, I'm going to go full tank. You know, by the time you are midway through the game, you're a fucking stealth archer. Because the stealth archer is the OP build in all three games. Alright, how are we looking on fuel? Okay, so we need 100 synthetic enzymes to charge this thing to 100%.
Oh, well, thankfully I made that.
But you can see, it takes a while, chat, for this thing to charge. We'll come back over here later. We'll come back before the end of the stream and see if it's charged, and we'll set the thing off. Just in case.
Is there anything else I should bring down there to the exotic thing?
Other than the electrical.
Well, I say Sam.
No.
Well, I say Sam. Tell him whatever you need. He'll load it up in his ship, and he'll use a grenade to drop stuff down.
All I need is an electrical tool.
You know what? I'm gonna make another one just so you can have one on you.
All right. Thank you.
Why play around? Just get another one.
Exactly.
There you go. So I got one on me, and I got another one just in case, for some odd reason. And
So,
I guess I will my chicken.
Pi, I've been looking at our ranch area, and I'm seriously considering going ahead and just ripping out all the ferns and small trees and everything, and it's kind of clearing out the ranch area. Number one, it makes it easier for our spider animals.
Using the dirt foundations to cover it all up.
No, we'll leave them like they are.
I've pulled all of that before, and it just grows back.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, sadly, that is the way the game tends to work.
Yeah, so we would have to add a layer of dirt so stuff didn't grow back.
Yeah.
All right. I notice we got random animal beds all over the place now. Is that your doing, Pi?
I rotated them so they'd fit different spots, but other than that, they should all be the same.
I'm talking about the beds that are sitting outside.
Outside? Oh, no, that's not me.
Okay.
You do mean outside of like the barn?
Yes. Yes, the ones that are on the ground in the middle of the ranch area.
No, that wasn't me, but that's probably not a bad idea because the moronic animals can't seem to figure out how to go up things.
Oh no, yeah, they don't know. They don't know how to walk up ramps.
Okay.
They look at ramps and say, "Hey, I want to be merged with the wall." Right,
True.
I need them.
True, Tundra. You're not wrong there, but I mean, I can want to hit dragons with my bow in the game with the enchant and everything. So,
I think my big problem with the Oblivion remake is what did they change? Because as I understand it, it wasn't Bethesda proper that did it. It was some other studio that Microsoft assigned to it.
Oh. Oh, then in that case, I'm definitely not picking it up.
It's under the Bethesda label, I think, but I believe it was some other, or maybe like some temporary subsidiary studio or something like that. Because as I understand it, multiple times they have said that everyone at Bethesda is working on either the next Elder Scrolls or the whatchamacallit.
I'll check and see if somebody's streaming it and see.
Yeah. I'm taking it with
because I'm very leery on that. I mean, and honestly, you know, my monies have got other priorities. You know.
And the other thing too, with now, as much as this might be something cool, there's also the free Sky Oblivion mod coming out. Yeah, that's kind of a.
Oh, that's a big one. But oh my God, that mod, they've already talked about how many gigabytes it is. That thing's up to like 60. Yeah. That thing's up to like 64 gigs.
And Fallout London was a lot like that too.
That many gigs? I'm questioning how that thing's going to be optimized for any system unless you're running a top-tier system.
Yeah, the only way I think they could do that with Bethesda creation engine is they may have gone in and gutted the initial Skyrim files and done a swap. That's the only thing I could think of.
The thing is that we all know about the little thing you can do in Skyrim that lets you get outside of the Skyrim map, and you can find the White Tower and whatnot. I mean, the map is devoid of anything, but the map's there. The fact that the map exists, and they're going to add in Oblivion, so basically you're going to tie Oblivion and Skyrim together, so you're basically mashing the maps together. Okay. And then I'm sitting here thinking to myself, going, well, if you're going to do that, why stop there? Go ahead and mash in Morrowind while you're at it.
That is actually Morrowsky's project. However, they are significantly further behind.
But, I mean, it needs to be Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. And, you know, and then some people go, well, they have that. They've got that in Elder Scrolls Online.
Yep.
And I wound up going, well, yes, and at the same time, no. Because
ESO isn't.
Well, because the distance that it takes to get to places in ESO is much shorter than it is in the single-player games. So, I mean, yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up.
Sadly, I want it to be good because I want a good game, but I'm just going to say be cautious.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, let's see if we can fix this. There we go. My side mic decided to die on me. Alright. Right? Yeah, when the mod's 3 times bigger than the original game, then we have questions.
Yeah. I mean, if you include with the...
But, then again, you look at like 7 Days to Die, and you look at the Darkness Falls mod. And the Darkness Falls mod is twice the size of the original game.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong, you know, anybody that's been following my channel for a while y'all know that I typically don't like to play modded. I like to play vanilla. I like to play how the devs intend the game to be played. Darkness Falls, though, oh man, absolute game changer for 7 days. I love playing Darkness Falls until I couldn't stream it anymore because it started because of all the builds and everything. It started chewing up so much memory and everything that I couldn't stream it anymore. Yeah, that was the thing. When they made ESO a massively multiplayer online game, and hey, I've got friends that absolutely love the game, but it's not for me.
Yeah, that's one of those things where ESO is as much an Elder Scrolls game, in my opinion. You know, so take that as you will, but it's like saying that the Call of Duty, next Call of Duty game that is an XCOM game is still a Call of Duty. It's like, no,
Right.
you've changed too many fundamentals. Elder Scrolls Online is significantly more action hacky slash kind of.
Oh, that's a fast moving target out there in the woods. I wonder if I can hit it. That's probably you, Pi.
I would think so. I'm looking. That's a kiwi. I don't want.
Oh, it is you. I'm sitting here from the front porch going, "The hell is that?" Never seen that before. I'm going. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. I'm going to shoot it, and then I realized it was you, and I was like, I'm not going to shoot it because I don't think Pi would appreciate just running out in the woods and just suddenly winding up dead.
Nope. Basically, I have no health right now because I'm about to start.
What do you need the boar for?
Damn it.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Well, why don't you just put down a snare and put down the boar bait?
You can do that, but it's a lot faster if you don't have to wait for the game to spawn one. So
okay.
Find one and then. Because like wolves are like everywhere.
Well,
all you gotta do is.
When you said you're looking for a boar, I'm going, we got like 11 of them in the skinning bench.
Yeah. Suddenly I'm not looking to make bacon.
And then I was going to follow up, going, and we got more bacon in the freezer than we know what to do with. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Dreadnought. And Tundra. Because then ESO, in my opinion, and I think they do this on purpose, ESO is one of those games that we complain about. And when I say games we complain about, I don't mean ESO specifically, but the style of game. But it very much feels like pay to win. And you really have to have that monthly subscription to it, which is what I mean by the pay to win. I realize that when we say pay to win, we're talking about, you buy gear and all that kind of stuff, which you can actually do in that game. But, Bethesda likes their money. What do we have here? That's a wolf. That might attract a boar. We'll see. Then we have our Fortress of Not Solitude. It's so funny seeing Gibbs when he was out here exploring. He came by our vapor condenser base, and he's like, "Well, obviously somebody's building something here. I'm just gonna stay away from this." And I'm going, "Yeah, that's not a base. That's not a that is nothing but defenses." There is a lot of spikes inside that base. I'm looking for Pumbaa. I'll let you know if I find him. There's a horse over there. It moved just as I was shooting. I'm killing other animals in the hopes that it'll attract some boars.
That is a good idea.
Well, and I'm running in a direction that I know that I usually ran into boars. Wow, you're right.
Yep.
Jeez. The animals are
Okay.
pretty freaking sparse.
Which is very weird.
Yeah. I guess we complain too much about having too many animals to eat, and I was like, oh, really?
Like, we can change that for you. Like, why you keep changing things? Stop that. Oh, I'm on top. I need to go to battle.
Let me know if you find a boar, because I'll turn around and go back home.
Yep. I'm hoping the trap gets one, so I did set it up temporarily just as a, maybe get lucky, but...
Oh, seriously? No.
There's nothing down there. This place is usually covered in bears and wolves and... This is actually a little weird. I mean, on one hand, it's kind of nice running through the Riverlands and feeling very safe, because I got nothing here to piss off.
Yeah, well, there goes my mount.
Oh no, what
There's
happened?
been a crack.
I didn't lose them. It basically, well, it is a crack, but crack in a safe area. So I just put it on follow, and hopefully it spawns.
It should eventually. It might take a while, though.
Oh yeah, it will take. I mean, just like the horse got stuck in the building.
Yep.
Possessed horse.
Yeah,
Nope.
They usually come around and unpick themselves and where they are.
Huh. What we got there? We got a wolf. I missed. I didn't miss. Took 4 bullets, but because the visitor center was freaking empty.
All right, I found a bore.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going back home.
Yep.
Oh, and now they spawn in. And now I got freaking hogs everywhere. Now, once you tame it, what's the benefits of taming the warhog?
I don't know what the warthog is, but I do know the wolves will, fight alongside you and stuff like that.
Right.
Which we're talking about derpy AI, so don't expect much.
Oh, hold on. Run this back. What we got here? Actually, Dreadnought, they've done some optimization to it so that some lower end PCs can handle it. However, if you have issues, turn your graphics down as low as you possibly can. Hey, this game never gets too easy. I'm still, I'm like level 153, and I still get eaten by bears. Usually because I'm stupid and
You're rushing probably.
hey, look at that. There's the house. What a view.
Speaking about bears, I haven't seen a polar bear, which is, I guess, good.
We've had polar bears because somebody's gotten some vestiges from them. I think Sam did.
Again, I'm not complaining.
Usually the polar bears are done in the southern Arctic region down
Yep.
there, and
Okay, because I was going to, make myself some, nice white armor, and, well, I couldn't find any heads to take home.
Yeah, well, you got to go to the other glacier area to get to the polar bears.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's where you'll find most of the mammoths, too.
Oh, did my bird spawn? Yay, my bird spawn. Please, make me warm again. I gotta reprogram you.
So, yeah, Dreadnought, I'd absolutely encourage it. And if you do, let me know. The more I've thought about this, I got this thing set up with this visitor center and everything. And so I guess this is set up for friends of the channel. And I'm going to have to set up a separate server for the member server. I had intended turning this into the member server, but I got too many people I've let on here with them not being members,
Well, that, and there's also the thing of, well, I had a way to put this that didn't make me sound like an idiot, but I forgot. So,
I mean, sure. I could change the password on it, and then just give that password to the select few that are supposed to be allowed on the server without having a membership, and then tell the rest, going, nope, if you want to keep playing on the server, you gotta have a membership. That's a really dick move.
Yep, there is that.
So, no, if you want to keep playing on the server, you gotta pay me money. So, no, that is not me. I can't do that. It goes against just my personal morality. I can't do that. If I've invited you to the server and I'm giving you the information, then you've got it. Now the downside is that with this third group coming in now, and they're going to be building their little base, now we're getting to the point of going, all right, so now when people drop on the planet, they're going to have to move out of the riverlands. They're going to have to move out of the desert to the glacier, or
your wires in the carpentry bench.
Ah, thank you.
And where's the power supply?
It's in the purple chest.
Oh, okay.
I put it in there for safekeeping for right now.
Oh, okay. Well, we can pull it out.
but you know, I want to make sure I do right by people. Now, Grant, I'll probably take a couple of days off from streaming this week, probably over the weekend, so I can sit down and get the emojis and everything else all set up for memberships, and that way we can flip the switch and then memberships will be active. I just gotta learn how to get Me 6.
You're doing it already. Okay, never mind.
I just have to get Me 6 to. I gotta learn how to get Me 6 to recognize memberships and give them.
Looks like you need wood.
I appreciate, yeah, autumn, absolutely. But the thing is, I'm also trying to keep my monthly membership thing at a very low price. It's going to have 2 stages. One membership gives you access to the emojis and members only streams, and then the second level gives you access to the emojis, member only streams, badges, whatnot, and gives you access to the members only servers and the members only area on Discord. Now, Grant, I gotta figure out how I want to do that, because there's supposedly there's a way to get it set up to where it recognizes the level of your membership. To where you still have access to the members only channels, and then there'd be members only channels of a specific level. Yeah, memberships will cover costs as long as I have enough memberships. Absolutely. But, well, we'll see what I come up with, how I get it put together. And that'd be awesome, Thunder. Or Dreadnought, sorry. Um,
And
Well,
Feed
well-
Your Bird too, I read it.
we'll see, because we've spent so many hours in building this place in order for it to become a member server, having the visitor center and everything. And that's the place where I'm being selfish. But at the same time, this took Pi. How many game sessions did it take us to build this place?
Let's see. Building the place itself proper, probably 4, and then we kind of kept coming back to operations.
Yeah. So, the way I was looking at setting it up was the first level membership was going to be 99 cents a month, and then the second level membership was going to be $2.99 a month. I think. I don't know. I'm still debating on prices because YouTube claims 30%. So let's say I'm going to make it $2.99. Well, that means I get $2, and that $2 would go directly into paying for the server. And I mean, if the memberships grow bigger than that, well, okay, well then that'll go into providing funding for new games added to the channel. Hold on, Dreadnought, just hit exclamation mark WSI. Yeah, well, that's the thing is, I'm trying to keep it reasonable because I've gone to other channels where the first level of membership was $4.99, and when I saw $4.99 for the first level of membership, and they had like 6 levels of membership, going all the way up to like $100 a month, I was like, yeah, how about no?
$100. What are they paying for?
Well, no, that was the thing that really pissed me off when I saw what it gave. It gave the chance, not the guarantee, gave the chance that the streamer would invite you into a multiplayer game.
Oh, so they're gambling.
And I very much was like, yeah, I did, no.
Like a no sulfur.
I am not going to pay for the chance that I might be one of the special ones that get selected to come play this, whatever random game it is. And what I've seen from it, usually when they selected people from their chat to come play a game, it was some shit game that didn't have, the thing was so early access it may as well have been an alpha. So you had to buy the game to be able to join them. And my brain just kind of went, yeah, I'm not that desperate. I understand it, Autumn, and that's why I'm trying to keep it at acceptable levels between the 2 levels I was looking at doing. And yeah, I mean, I am very much looking at the 2-tier thing. That way there's a membership level for being able to get into the members-only streams and being able to get in the members-only chat on the Discord. But then I wanted the second tier to be, hey, now you have access to the members-only dedicated servers. And that's how I wanted to split it up. I did not tell that thing to pull up the map. What is happening? What the hell's my mouse? Oh, I think the game's about to crash on me. Yeah, I'm pretty certain the game's going to crash. Because I have no mouse.
It'll squeak.
Let me, okay, I have a mouse now. Oh, yeah, no, Icarus just died.
Well, that's no fun.
So, let me go over here to Steam. Rather than waiting for this thing. I'm just going to tell it to stop. Well, chat, we might be wrapping up just a little early. We'll see. Oh, okay. Well, it stopped. So, all right. Let's load the game up. And for those of you that haven't played the game, it's fun to get to watch the intro screen. And I can skip this, but we're going to let it play all the way through to the end.
I'm so tempted, baby. Oh, I made it.
Yeah. Not gonna happen, guys. Oh, you can't see it? The upload's there. Upload's good. So it's not letting you see the video, huh? Well, that's a pile of BS. Alright. Alright, let's select rolling.
Yeah, I can see it.
Dedicated favorites. Oh, absolutely, Dreadnought. Okay, good. Oh, okay, good. And, oh great, I'm in outer space.
Space. The final frontier.
Alright, there we go, back in the house. Let's wait for everything to load. So otherwise we're going to have all kinds of FPS crap going on. Alright, there we go. We're good. Okay, now. What were we doing?
Gesundheit again.
Whoa. Oh. I'm so looking forward to getting something in care of now. So. Let's see. We were doing a thing. I have gotten totally distracted. Because Sam says he's got the exotic node already down there.
Yep, we're just waiting for energy.
Thank you. You know, Autumn, I've tried subsistence a few times, and for some reason, it just doesn't grab me. And I think the thing that drives me nuts on it, playing multiplayer, is that when you chop down the trees don't disappear. So you go to chop down a tree, and oh, somebody else has already got the wood out of this tree.
Demon bird. And it just keeps spawning. What?
Yeah, your dog heard the cat, huh? All right. Well, I guess today's session was really mostly just
Maintenance.
yeah. Oh, okay. Platinum tools. Let's get platinum tools made. Alright, so we just need a bunch of platinum ingots. Of which we have a few.
Better. Collecting all that.
And I'm going to burn through a few of them. Alright. Make 5 of these. Axes. Make 5 of these. Let's make 5 of these. Wrong way. Give me 5 of those. No, give me that back. That's mine. Pull this crap out of here. Alright, toss this junk in here for now. Alright, that's axe, sickle, hammer, pickaxe. Alright, maybe 5 of these 2. Alright, there we go. Now the tools box is loaded up with all the platinum gear I wanted it to have. Axes, pickaxes, sickles, hammers, shovels. So, Autumn, there you go. That was one thing y'all didn't get the other night because it was a little empty and it was really late. So just come back up here to the visitor center and you can get your good gear. Alright, tools are done, food's done, cake's done. Water and oxygen are good because there's still 2 in there. Alright. Gotta do something with the unused broken tools chest because it's got a bunch of crap in there that doesn't belong in there, but alright.
What stuff? More stuff in there? Okay.
Well, no, I mean, that thing actually needs to be emptied. And I'm just not doing it right now. I dumped a bunch of stuff in there too. Yeah, I took a lot of stuff from the tools chest that you dumped in there and dumped it into the used broken tools chest. Just so I could move it out so that I could actually have the tools chest filled with tools. Oh, me too, Dreadnought. AI art, AI music, and most of all, I've been doing a lot of stuff with AI. I mean, Dreadnought, look at the description on my stream. I used ChatGPT, but I told it what kind of language I wanted to use, and I wanted to get it to give a D.D.G flair to it, and I thought it did pretty good, which is why it's actually the description of the video. Oh, no, no. See, here's the thing, Dread. I gave him all the tools except for the 10 millimeter socket. Because, I make like 300 of those. I stick them in the chest, and then I turn around and I come back and they're gone. Don't know where they went, but they're not there. My brother, who actually does a little bit of work on cars and stuff, not as a profession or anything, but he was the one between the two brothers that I knew was going to get the joke. I gave him a joke gift like a year and a half ago, and so you know how you have a lanyard with a retractable cord to have your badge on it. Well, instead of having a badge, it actually had it was a cable wire, and it went through the edge of a 10 millimeter socket, so that you had a 10 millimeter socket that was actually strapped to you, and it was on a retractable cord, just so you wouldn't lose your 10 millimeter socket. Now to follow that up was, he messaged me a week later going, dude, I got home, I got a 10 millimeter socket with a retractable cord, I took it off my pants, put it down in the garage, and now I don't know where the hell it is. So, even having your 10 millimeter on a retractable cord doesn't guarantee you're going to keep your 10 millimeter. Right? Well, to be perfectly honest, Tundra's a bit more of a grease monkey than I am. I was a grease monkey back in the 90s, when you could actually still work on cars. And all the cars I had were cars that actually had space in the engine compartment that you could actually get your arms in there and actually work. The engines today, half the time I pop open the hood, especially on newer cars. Pop open the hood, and I look at that, and I'm going, yeah, I am not touching that. This has too many wires. Where's the engine? I didn't expect the engine to be covered in... I mean, granted, the cable management on everything is fantastic. As an IT professional, the cable management is gorgeous on these engines. And at the same time, I'm left going, I don't know what any of this shit does. I'm terrified to disconnect anything.
Quiet, Wolf.
How are things going with the board taming over there, Pi?
It's taking forever.
Okay. Well, from what I understand, you had to bring them like corpses and stuff.
Yeah, and that's the part that's dangerous, because if I get too far away, he despawns.
Oh.
And today, the day of no spawns, makes it interesting.
Hold on.
I think I'm good for the moment. I think I'm finally far enough along with this stuff.
Well,
corpse I'll need to get to.
Oh, okay. So, because I have an idea. I have a skidding bench full of corpses.
Yeah.
I can bring them to you. That way I'd feel like I was actually doing something useful, because right now I'm just wandering around the base lost going, having the old man syndrome going, I came in this room for a reason. Why did I come in this room? I know I had a reason.
That's kind of where I'm at today.
Alright. There's my Discord link again, chat. I am I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream here in a moment, because we got to that point that, well, there's not much left to do right now, and normally wrap up in about 10 minutes. So I'm throwing up the Discord link. I'm gonna jump into a generic voice channel, and I am going to do the whole invent music thing, because I still have that in my head going, I want to hear Black Betty in the style of Disturbed. But I'm not going to do that on stream, because, that'll hit a copyright infringement. But if you want to hear it, if you want to see what it's about, I'll be in voice on my Discord, tinkering on with these things. But for now, I am going to look at wrapping up the stream. Let's take a look. Wow, 26 viewers. Man, we're...
Oh, come on, power.
Absolutely, Autumn. Hey, and thanks for joining the server, Autumn. I was excited to have you join. Let's see. Who are we going to go visit? You know what? Hopefully he's not wrapping up anytime soon. We're going to visit Petra. Looks like he's playing a new game, something I'm not familiar with. But just a picture of it looked interesting. And Petra, I like, plays very similar games. So we're going to go raid Petra. So, all right, chat. Y'all have a great night.
In progress.
What's that?
Drilling's in progress.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
We have power.
All right. Awesome, guys. Thank you for the two of you working on that down there. Pi, thank you for everything you've been doing up here. And, well, I mean, we're making a lot of fun stuff happen. So, all right, chat. I'll catch you tomorrow night on Satisfactory. And, yeah, let's see how I can hype that one up.
Thanks for bringing that down, sire.
Sure, definitely. Glad I could help.
All right, chat. Y'all have a great night. I'll catch you next time.